Good morning, kids. Testing out my got the Rode microphone going on, 'cause that's what we do around here. Play with the toys that we have. We're gonna cough and blow your ears out. There we go. We are in Charlotte somewhere, and went to pick up a load, and it wasn't ready. Got checked in, got backed into the stock. And let's see if I can turn around and show you. Shows you that my camera's dirty. I should clean that. How do I clean something? We grab a rag and we clean and we go. Okay. You should always have a cleaning rag nearby. Look at the hood truck though. That thing's cool. That's a Peterbilt. He's missing his emblem. Let me know if I got audio if you come in here. But see how he's missing his emblem? You know, that's a hard working truck. So you see in the background there, I've got a green light, a flickering. The green light's just sitting there doing its thing. That would usually mean that I'm free to go, free to leave. But this morning it means they're not started loading me yet. They're going to come in here at the top of the hour and excuse me, they're going to start loading me. Get the camera flipped around there so we can see what we're doing. But yeah, always have, like a detail rag or something nearby, because you never know. You might need to clean a camera. You might need to wipe your nose. All that good stuff. Let me know if I've got audio. But we got here right on time. Like, it was within seconds. I was supposed to be here at 1400, I believe it was, and I got here right on time. 1400? Maybe it was 1600. I don't remember. I see 4 people watching. Let me know if I've got audio. I'm testing out my little Rode microphone thing, and it's hooked up to the phone. We're waking up. Tyke Truckin' says, hey pal, we got audio. Good. Tommy bro saying hi, bro. Sonsi Pitts says hi. Good seeing here. Yeah, we got here yesterday and got backed into the dock there, and maybe an hour later the guy comes up and he's like, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And I was like, oh, on a Thursday you don't want to make that choice, right? Sansi Pitt saying, how you doing? We're doing good. We're waking up. I wish I had like a tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. I wish I had some tea with me, but my supplies are running a little bit low. Grind and Pray KB, good seeing here. Sterling Wheel, good morning, driver. I know you're probably one of the few people that knows that it's very important for me every morning to catch the sunrise, and it's going to happen like right over there, right across from the truck, and it will blind me. I will be blinded by the sunrise this morning, which is good. It helps wake you up. Back to the story I was trying to relate. The shipper here says they don't have enough product, and the product that they make has to come to a specific temperature. That's my buddy Ron right there. I don't want to put him on camera. But Ron was telling me yesterday, like, we have to let the product settle to a certain temperature before we're allowed to load it in the truck, and we don't have enough product for you. So good news and bad news. It's not going to be ready till, we don't have enough product right now, so it's not going to be ready till in the morning. Well, I only had 1 hour left on my 14 yesterday, so I told dispatch I'm cool with sleeping here on spot. And Ron was like, yeah, just go ahead and sleep here. We'll get you in the morning first thing. You'll get out of here, no problems at all. So told dispatch I was willing to sleep over, and they're cool. Bonus thing about that though is I get detention pay. I get like $150 for sleeping. So I'm happy about that. Let's get to the comments. Hope you're having a good morning. It's a Friday in most of the world. Good to see Grind and Pray KB. Check out his channel. He's got a good channel. He's a very fine gentleman about the internet. He's a truck driver. He's probably the best truck driver in the world. Dark Wolf 64. Is it hard getting your CDLs? There's no S in CDLs. You're only allowed to have one. And it's extremely easy to get your CDL. It's probably the easiest thing in the world to get. You barely have to be qualified. Don't do drugs. And don't be so fat that you can't climb up into the cab of the truck or in the back of the trailer, and you can be a truck driver. Very easy. Tommy, bro, I'm going to let you guess what semi-truck I drive. Right there. And I'll give you another clue. The front fenders, if you look at it carefully, the front fenders have like a little bit of a... Remember Cadillacs had a tail, like a fin? The front fenders have a little bit of a fin. I think it's awesome. That's a very cool design on a semi-truck. Dark Wolf saying, good morning, by the way. It is a good morning. We've made it to Friday. I don't know what your kids' weekend plans are, but like this weekend, I'm going to be working, and it's okay. I stay out in the truck usually 3 to 4 weeks at a time, as much as 8 weeks at a time. So for me, I don't want to sit this weekend. I want to make my money. But Tommy, bro, the answer to the question is it's a Kenworth T680. The helpful song locator. That is an interesting. That's an interesting name for a channel. Ahoy! Ahoy is the correct way to answer somebody on a telephone. By the way, back in the days when you know, you had to pick up the receiver and call the operator to connect the call. Ahoy! Taking a break from Limbus Company, scroll through YouTube, found your stream, so yeah, I'm here for a bit. Good times. Jim Leahy, why do coins have ridges? Is it like ruffles? Is it to keep the flavor in the coin? You don't want the flavor leaking out of the coin? I believe ridges on a coin, that would only be on quarters, right? Let me dig around and find some coins. I've always got coins nearby. Okay. There's your quarter right there. So you got your ridges, right? So you got ridges on a quarter. You got ridges on another quarter. And I just picked up quarters. I know there's more than... I know quarters have ridges, but I'm just woke up this morning, so I can't think with my brain right now. I think it's just quarters that have ridges. Here in the United States, you might be checking in from a different country. Jim Leahy, I am not sure. Grind and Pray KB saying that sucks, but happens. Glad you got detention pay. It's this company pays me no matter what. If I drive, if I sit, if I'm delayed, any mechanical issues, I just get paid. And for the current position I'm in life right now, that's all I just want to get paid. Can I just get paid? Tommy Bro, what type of truck do you drive? Kenworth T680. Snoopy G saying, hi nerd! Hi nerd! Hi nerd! Listen, you can be a nerd, you can be a geek, you can be a truck driver, you can be all three things. Dark Wolf saying, thanks brother, hope you have a great day, be safe. I'm hoping, and they said there's only 12 pallets going on this truck, so that's a half load. And I got to get it to Atlanta, which is a little less than 300 miles from where I'm at right now, so it gives me a chance to get another load, get reloaded, and get back on it. Interesting thing about this company is I'm not doing, even though I'm a long haul truck driver doing all 48 state, most of my loads are about 300 miles. which is fine because I can get one picked up, get one delivered, get another one on the truck every day, and just keep rolling. So it's cool. I don't know where I was going with what I was saying, but I'm happy. Oh, have a great day. Be safe. Yeah, we'll get loaded, and we're going to put it in the wind and make our money today. We've got, you got 11 people watching with 9 thumbs up. We need, start touching the screen. Get some thumbs up on there. Jesus Image Church Africa. Praise Jesus, right? Greetings from Uganda, Africa, bro. Uganda. That is a very interesting country. Many years ago, Ewan McGregor and his best friend Charlie Borman rode their motorcycles from, I think, John O'Groats all the way down to Cape Town. And they spent some time in Uganda, and it was really cool. Tyke Truckin' saying it's a K-Wappa. It is. Jesus Image Church Africa. Welcome to our church foundation, bro. Am I hanging out? Am I hanging out with your church? This is church right here. If you ever catch my channel, every once in a while I do something called the Church of Wheel. I'm Sterling Wheel, right? That's my YouTube name, and I go live and I say hi to my friends in the industry. I ride motorcycles, so I've got a community of motorcycle riders, a community of truck drivers, and most of them are semi-truck drivers that ride motorcycles. So it's a nice little church that I've made. So welcome to my church. Tommy, bro, Toyota or Nissan? I don't know. Oh no, it's semi-truck. We're in a semi-truck, brother. Tommy, bro, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dog with the headset. With the headset? I don't know where my headset's at. Did your dog take my headset? Dude, give me my headset back. What'd you do with my headset? Tell the dog to bring back the headset. I can't. I've got a really nice headset that I use for trucking. I'm also hard of hearing. Like I've got a little bit of a hearing issue. And I wear a headset that has headphones on both ears, which is legal, okay, before anyone starts calling the FBI. But it helps protect my hearing too. These newer trucks, I'm sitting in a KW, are pretty quiet on the inside, other than the rattles and the beeps and the bongs that come from the dashboard. By the way, later today at 4:45 p.m. Eastern, a video will drop on my channel. It is my Sterling Trucking Delivers segments, and you will hear just how much this truck ring-a-dings and bingy-bings and dong-dong, and it makes all sorts of stupid noises. It will drive you nuts. But dog with headset, how many lot lizards can fit in your truck? Oh, depends if they're still alive, but I think if I called the fire marshal, like if I called the fire department right now and said, hey, how many people are certified to fit in this establishment? They would probably say 5. There's room for 5 people in here. There's room for 2 comfortably. Like if you want to live in here full time, 2 people is the most you can probably tolerate. 3 is starting to push it. 4, no. But that and lot lizards don't really exist anymore. I realize I say too much. It's because I'm thinking. Lot lizards don't really exist anymore because of online dating. Tinder and all those different apps and stuff. There's no reason for women of the night to walk a dangerous, dimly lit parking lot and provide services. It's all on your phone. You know, just like you can sit here right now and order food and have it delivered to wherever you're sitting or staying. It's the same for dating too. Dog with the headset, like huge party, a party. We don't have parties. We're making too much money to be having parties right now. This establishment right here, this little semi truck that we're sitting in. We are here to make our money, not spend it. That's the biggest challenge, because between, well, like right now, I'm waiting to get delivered and all that stuff, you know, and not long after this, I'll stop by a truck stop, you know, and think about maybe get a shower or get some breakfast or, you know, pick up a coffee and get on the way. Well, every time you stop at a truck stop, it's at least $10. And how many times per day do you stop at a truck stop? Well, if you stop twice a day, you're spending $20 a day. And it can get out of hand very quickly, especially if you don't carry your own food and stuff on the truck. So, yeah, we try not to party, Dog with the Headset. I like your name. Tommy, bro! I'm not truck driver, I'm bus driver. Good times. Good times. My name's Nobody saying good morning to you. Dog with the Headset, Jim, don't tell him. He's too innocent. There is nothing innocent about anything or anyone in this vehicle. Trust me. I'm going to shake the camera wildly, and if you puke, it's your own fault. You were watching this. Tyke truck, and what engine and transmission does it have? Is it T680 with a Cummins X15? It's got a 12-speed, I believe it's an Eaton transmission. It's automated. So all I got to do is, I'll show you. Why should I just talk with my face when I can show you with my camera? Right there. And it's got drive and neutral and reverse, and then this is my engine braking functions, right? And then if we push down, hold on, what am I doing here? Okay, manual button, which is kind of, it's not really programmed, don't worry about it. But if you push down, it downshifts. If you pull up, let's see, right there, like a paddle shifter. Pulling up shifts up, pushing down shifts down. So there's your transmission. That's why anybody, all of you, every single one of you can drive this truck. All you gotta do is turn the ignition on, wait for the air to build up, figure out how to use the transmission, figure out how to release the brakes, and you are now a truck driver. Simple as that. It's easier than playing Grand Theft Auto. It really is, because you don't have to, like, for one, you don't need guns. You don't have to rip somebody out of the cab and drive away. You just, once you get in the cab, just drive. It's easy. The helpful song locator. You don't want the flavor leaking out of the coin as an absolutely peak response. Yeah, that's why ruffles have ridges, right? You don't want the flavor leaking out. Tolga is... Tolga's from Turkey. He's a good member of my channel. Tolga said, I had 69 notifications and yours was the 69th. This is a message from universe, you think? Yes, it is. It's important to read your 69th message. It's important to text somebody you love 420 times a day. So yeah, 69 is a good number. Tommy bro, I'm not a truck driver, I'm a bus driver. Good times. Grind and pray KB. Tolga, good morning. Tolga saying good. Hello, by the way, to all the legends in the chat. We've got some good people here in the chat. You'll see something flashing in the background here. I'm sitting next to a pedestrian walkway, and anytime somebody walks anywhere near it, the lights start flashing. So if you got epilepsy, close your eyes. Listen, you can't watch my show without closing your eyes. Tyke trucking. Did you know British invented coin ridges? Just Let's start our morning with a racist joke. It's not really racist though. Tolga laughing out loud. Tommy bro, I'm driving Mercedes OM442 V8 bus. The Mercedes V8 diesel is really cool, right? Zombie Z06 Corvettes are friggin' cool. I like your screen name. What's your opinion on the best truck for long hauls? If you haven't noticed, kind of everything in America is the same. Like, you know, everyone makes a minivan, everyone makes a sport utility, everyone makes a car, like, and they're all kind of bland and the same. It kind of is for semi trucks too. I've been driving this Kenworth for a few months now, couple months. I've been driving this Kenworth long enough to know what it's like, what its good things are, what its bad things are. And it's just a tool. This is just a tool. It's not something that strokes my ego. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It just gets the job done. But the best truck for long hauls is the Freightliner Cascadia, in my opinion, because the interiors are designed a little bit quieter than what I'm riding right now. It doesn't rattle as much, and it has better outlets for, like, if you got a microwave. If you got a microwave or a TV or, you know, a mixer, an air fryer, the truck that I'm in right now does not have many power outlets, so it makes it difficult to live in it. But this truck is quieter in general than the Cascadia. It gets better fuel mileage, and the ride is a little bit better. But altogether, any semi-truck is going to be good, except, and I'll show you why, a truck like that, you're not going to see too many more of those anymore because they're not fuel efficient. That truck gets like 6 miles per gallon. The truck that I'm currently in averages almost 9. And earlier we were talking about the numbers 6 and 9, the happiest numbers out there. There's no difference in semi-trucks that are drastic. They all do a decent job no matter what. And the only thing that matters in the world right now is fuel efficiency and whether or not you're destroying the environment. This truck, you'll never see this truck shoot black smoke out the exhaust. That doesn't happen anymore. Tolga says 57 man. Is that the best truck for the road? A man diesel? My name's Nobody, saying hi to Tyke, Tolga, and Grind and Pray. Tolga, my name is Nobody, legend. JT, you sound like you're from the West Coast. Is that a good thing or bad thing? Good ears on you. I actually grew up in Southern California, so I got a little bit of the surfer dude. Surfer, what's up, dude? Radical man. But I lived in Nevada most of my life, and I've transplanted myself to the southeast of America. I live in Georgia now, right a little bit north of Florida. So good ears on you. Sarah saying, what's up? Good to see you. Grind Pray, my name's Nobody. Hey there. Good morning. Tyke Trucking, morning to Nobody. The Helpful Song Locator. Anyways, I'm going to head back to playing Limbus Company. Hashtag not sponsored. The game is absolutely perfect media incarnate. But yeah, adios. I'm glad you stopped by. The Helpful Song Locator. That's an interesting name. I'll check out your channel here later. JT, when I was a kid, I drove a Pete with an 8V92 two-stroke Detroit, super loud, most fun tractor I ever drove. JT, I agree with you. That is the coolest sounding truck ever. You don't see it much anymore at all. I haven't heard a two-stroke in person. I haven't heard a two-stroke Detroit. Oh, in years, a few years at least. Glad you got to drive a cool truck. Tolga saying welcome in. Don't forget to leave a like. Yes, we got 23 people watching, 17 likes. Sarah says, I used to hate truckers because my ex was a trucker, but I grew out of that and now I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Sarah. Listen, there's no reason to hate truckers. It would be like hating anybody. There's no reason to hate. I hope by hate you mean you misunderstood. But please don't hate. It's not good for your soul. And listen, it takes just as much effort to love as it does to hate. And the opposite of hate isn't love, it's indifference. So I hope you don't actually hate somebody for being a truck driver. That's kind of sad. Because without me, you will if you made a wish, if you prayed hard and long enough, or you found a magic genie bottle and just like, hey, get rid of truckers, the country will die 3 to 6 days. All of your medical supplies, all of your toys, Amazon, everything stops. We're done for. Because nobody knows how to make fire or hunt or fish. Very few people do. The right people do. So make friends with everybody. Just in case everything goes bad, you'll have some friends that can help you. It's important to have a network in life is what I'm trying to say. But Sarah, I'm sorry that you went through that, but you say that but you grew out of it. Now you appreciate truckers. Well, I appreciate you. Don't cut me off in traffic. There's no speed limit on on-ramps. When you get on the freeway, I want you doing the speed limit. Promise me. Tommy bro, how long you been driving a truck? You be driving a truck? My whole life, basically. My dad was a truck driver, and so he had me driving at like 13. Professionally, I've been driving since about 2006, 2007, in various industries. By the way, don't just do one job your entire life. Do many jobs. Be proud that you have experience from multiple different places, because there's no such thing as a company that's going to pay you for what you are and what you're worth the rest of your life. Do everything you want to do in life, because it makes everybody jealous, and people will hate you because you do what you want. This is a free country. This is a free world. This is the greatest moment in history right now. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want it. So don't limit yourself is what I'm trying to say. Out here the window right now, you'll see a red light flashing. You know what that means? That means I'm not allowed to pull away from the dock because they're going to start loading me. Battery's a little bit low on my phone. I'm using my good Rode microphone right there. See that? Big time YouTuber. But yeah, I've been driving a truck for a very long time. I have a little over 2 million miles experience. SST saying hi. Tolga saying good morning to SST. My name is Nobody saying hi to SST. SST, save your money for your time on two wheels, big man. Yes. I just bought a motorcycle. I have 2 motorcycles now. It's sad to have 2 motorcycles and no girlfriend. Isn't it? Isn't it ironic? But I've got bought a BMW Transcontinental. Very nice bike. Charaya saying hi, host. Star Static. That's a nice name. Star Static. Does it run good though? The truck that I'm in right now runs very good. I haven't had a check engine light. We're averaging almost 9 miles per gallon with it. That's good. Charam saying hit the like. Yes, please hit the like. I need to like my beard. Like I literally just woke up. I need to manicure. Can we manicure on a live stream? SST ain't nothing out there that OTR that I let in my pocket. I ain't need that money. I need that money later on. Yeah, don't go buying everything at the truck stops. You'll go broke very quickly. Although I've been wanting to get the little stickers that that are shaped like the states and start giving them to my daughter. But that's not fair because she's got some stickers. She got some of those magnet stickers. But those represent the states that she's been to while she's on a semi-truck with me. I think I need to turn the camera around because we're about to get a sunrise. You kids don't like looking at me anyway. I'm ugly. He's so ugly, so ugly. Just above that building, we'll see a sunrise here in a little bit. Phantom Benz. I like Benz. Do you drive in-state only or across the country? I do all 48 state, but the money right now is in the southeast of the United States. So this week or last week, I started in Florida. I made it to Georgia. From Georgia, I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and right now we're back in North Carolina, heading to Georgia today. So I've been mostly on the East Coast. Charam, good seeing here. Nice pink hand waving. Tommy, bro, saying I have 2 months left for my 16th birthday. Good times. Charam saying drive safely, host. Thank you. I'm always safe. Tyke Truckin', that's the same as the Packard DAF. Good times. Charam with the loves. This trucking life saying yerp. This trucking life is also known as this Walmart life. We do not call him this trucking life because he works at Walmart. Last night, in the middle of the night, I was sleeping so soundly when all of a sudden it started raining. So I still got like a couple raindrops on the windshield, and it rained like a moe. It rained. Uh-oh. Trailer's getting loaded. We got action in the trailer. See the raindrops on the mirror there? So we're kind of bouncing around a little bit, which means we are getting loaded. That's a good thing. Which means I won't be live much longer because we got to work. We got to work for a living. I work hard for the money. Jimmy Shinkushi, scrotum discoloration can be a sign of hypertension. Holy smokies. Really? All right. Let's detach my balls and take a look at the discoloration. Let's see what the color of my balls is. Right there. Oh yeah, there. Well, you're right. I got hypertension right there. That ball sack is discolored. It really is. But honestly, what is discoloration? Are we all the same color? I don't think we are. Look at your armpits and tell me. Carney's Ride. Good morning, Sterling. We're gonna have a sunrise probably right over yonder. You can see this little trailer right there. That little tanker trailer, that food grade non-baffled tanker. You can see the reflection of the sunrise, which means above that building we'll have a sunrise. Carney's Ride. Good morning, Sterling. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a profitable night. Carney is the best Uber and Lyft driver that ever lived. And if you ever want to see Grand Theft Auto in real life, check out his channel because he just drives around and does missions all night. SST. One time after some internal bleeding, my ball sack turned black. Ow. That's not good. I hope you keep your bleeding external from now on. Okay? Grind and Pray KB, yes. Freight Shaker, Freightliner for the win. The Freightliner Quesadilla. SST saying I'd been stabbed, so there's a lot of internal bleeding. Well, man, I hope you're okay. I hope you were okay. But you know what? Promise me today that you keep all your bleeding external. Okay? Hey, any of you kids work in a factory? Can you tell me what this giant tower of factory type activity we got going on there? Is that a giant still? Huh? Is that like a cooling tower? Is that some kind of mechanical doohickey that does things for food products? That's exactly what it is. I don't know what it does. We're gonna wait for that sunrise to come up. Once you see the sunrise, I'm gonna throw my phone out the window and never use it again. Sean Nguyen saying good morning, good seeing here. JT says yeah, I'm from the OC, same as you. Good times. I was born in Fountain Valley, California, and lived in Santa Ana for a little bit when I was a little baby, and then my parents got tired of Los Angeles, so we moved to Palmdale. So I'm actually more from Palmdale than anything else. Sean Nguyen saying the peak of hurricane season is near. That is right. I'm a little worried about it because I live, well, I just told you where I live, right? South Georgia, North Florida. And we haven't had anything too major yet, but it's coming. JT, yeah, the tree huggers killed the two-stroke diesel. It's true. Sigma male, silence speaks loudest. You are correct. Bryce Keller said, hey, 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 hey. X Rich Dollars. Hey, I'm starting school to get my CDL soon. It's a paid tuition. I'm going to take my CDL permit test in 2 weeks. After that, I start school. What are the pros and cons? Honest answer if you could, because I need all the info I can get. Stick to my channel, and I'll tell you everything you need. But is it paid tuition from the government, or is it paid tuition for a company that you signed up for? Because a lot of times, a big mega carrier like your Swifts and your no, we'll just say Swift. The big mega carriers will sign you into indentured servitude, where they'll be like, we'll get you your CDL and we'll pay for it, but you're going to serve us for up to 2 years. You're going to be our little indentured servant, and you're going to drive your truck, and then after 2 years we'll be like, hey, you ain't got to pay us back. So I hope that you got tuition. You're going to like an independent CDL school. And by the way, you actually said CDL and not CDLs, which means you're qualified to be a truck driver. But yeah, get your CDL, man. What are the pros and cons? Honest answer if you could, because I need all the info I can get. Trucking is a lifestyle, and the more you personally focus on it, the more successful you will be. But also realize that it's easy to get addicted to it, and it will ruin any hopes of a good traditional American family. You can make it work. You can find somebody that accepts you for being a truck driver, but realize that you're getting paid a little bit more than minimum wage, but you're going to do a lot of hours in order to achieve that. Once you get 3 to 5 years experience, you're going to be able to make the big bucks, the tanker driving type money. You're going to make the big bucks after 3 to 5 years. So just keep your nose clean, learn as much as you can, and then also don't think that you can be your own boss until you have at least 5 years experience. So pros and cons, to be a little bit more precise. The pros are, I live in a corner office. This is my office right here, right? And my boss communicates to me through this thing. And sometimes my phone will ring, but very, very, very few times do I ever get called. So I get to act like I'm my own boss. I get to act in a way that, like, I don't like people telling me what to do. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing, and I'll do my job the best of my ability. So that's a pro for me, is that it allows me to do that. But you got to keep in mind, the cons are the sacrifice of time to people that you love. And once you sacrifice time, it can never be retrieved. So you got to make sure that your family, your girlfriend, your mom and dad, whoever's in your life understands that that you got to make the money. And that's the hardest thing, honestly. X Rich Dollars, please stay by the channel, and anytime you got a question, just throw it. I'll answer it. But I hope you do well getting your CDL, and you can start school. Lucifer 666, at the hospital, how do you know which how do you tell which one is the head nurse? The one with the red knees. Sick burn. Good times. Hey, it's always good to start a Friday with a good joke. Injustice. I respect truckers on the road. Don't respect truckers. We're terrible people. I want you to get onto the freeway I want you to keep people, I want you to cut people off. If you see a truck driver, cut them off today. And we really appreciate that. Oh, man. Mike. Oh, wait, Carney's in here saying stay safe. Good old Michael Hunt itches. Put some salve on that. I'll ride one of those bikes. I'll even wear a wig if you want me to. Good times. You get to ride on front, though. You got to face me. Jimmy saying, you're not saying anything special. Keep blocking people, dummy. Good times. Jimmy saying, stupid people don't know they're stupid. They're too dumb to figure it out. Well, yeah. Bill Jones. How are the lizards this morning, Haas? The lizards are cold and frail and unpaid. I want you to go hug a lizard today. If you can find a lizard, give her a hug. Lizard is a slang for a woman you don't want your wife finding out about. This Walmart life saying, wow! SST saying 90% of my trucking experience is open deck. Now I'm pulling a box. I said, finally had a door swing on me and split my wig. I'm going to go back flatbed. Well, why'd you let the door hit you? SST saying, I still have a lump on my head. Well, damn, dude. I hope you reported that. Susanna, proud single mother. Hi, everyone. Good seeing you here. Tyke Trucking. I thought that when my ball sack was brown, nothing was wrong with me, though. It was the wife. She didn't wipe her ass proper. Ah! Ew! SST. I would have been okay if I'd been wearing a turban, just saying. Yeah, they do make armored turbans. They got Kevlar in them. SST saying hi to Tyke. Tolga saying hi to Susanna. SST, my dad once told me a good man with good hearts die between 30 and 45. We just don't get buried until we're 75 or 80. Oh! Holy crap, is that the truth bomb? And we got the sunrise. Hello, sunrise. We see you. Welcome to Friday. We got a friggin' sunrise. SST, that is the funniest comment of the day. My dad once told me that good men with good hearts die between 30 and 45. We just don't get buried until we're 75 or 80. Oh, sick. Somebody's based. Huh? You dropping the red pills on the Sterling wheel this morning? Huh? Thought I was having a good morning. Now I'm going to be sad because of reality. We got the sunrise on my red light. Once that light turns green, somebody will walk over here, hand me some papers, and I'll hit the road. Be making that hood truck money right there. Got 30 people watching with 27 likes. Let's get a few more likes. I want to see 30 likes. If you don't give me 3 to 4 more likes, I'm gonna ask God to shut off the sun. I'll be like, hey man, praise Jesus. We're gonna shut off the sun. Cardi saying possum belly queen. Good times. 23B rad. Pretty close. Yes. We've got 29 people watching with 27 likes. Listen, it's bad luck if the likes don't match how many people are watching. So if you want the winning lotto tickets, I'm offering $1 billion right now. Actually, give me $100,000 cash, and I'll give you my lottery tickets. That sound like a good deal? You could be a billionaire if you give me $100,000. $100,000. I'll give you. There's 3 numbers right here, and it could be worth $1 billion. Give me $100,000, and I'll give you some lottery tickets. We got sun coming. Uh-oh. The sun is coming right in our face. There you go. Look who's got a dirty windshield and lottery tickets that didn't win. Got 28 people watching, 27 likes. Let's get some more likes there. Get some more likes. Press that like button and get me up to 30. Got 36 people watching, 27 people. Give a like. And that sun is pretty friggin' intense. Look at that. It's currently 62 degrees in Charlotte, I believe. And once that sun gets a little bit higher in the sky, it's going to warm up to the 80s. We're going to have 80-degree temperatures here in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is good. It's a good, September 4th. Is today September 4th? Put in the comments what day of the year you think it is. The comment section has gone stale. Let's see some comments. I like the comment section out of control. This comment section has too much control. We're here to lose control, kids. Let's get that to focus on the sun. Staring at the sun. Man, that's awesome. Anyway, we've got 30 people watching, 27 likes. I'm tired of talking with my face hole. I want to give you kids good and well wishes for all the intensity. I want you to have a good day today. We're going to have a good weekend. We're going to stay profitable. We're going to stay safe. And if you're interested in getting your CDL, just be professional about it. Do all your studies. And once you get out here on the road, ask a lot of questions. Find somebody like me. I might look like I'm angry and hate the world. But if you ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. 26 people, 27 likes. I like that. Carney's Ride says September the 5th. Wow. This year's been flying, huh? Are you buying your Christmas presents yet? Listen, us truck drivers are already hauling Christmas stuff, so go ahead and make your lists and check them twice, and I'll make sure that you get everything you want for Christmas. Anybody that watched this live stream, you get everything you want for Christmas this year. I'm going to press the off button. Thank you for stopping by, saying hi. I'll catch you later on my channel today at 4:45 p.m. There's another video that drops. I've been dropping just some trucking content stuff. Nothing too special. I've been a little bit more proactive on producing stuff for my YouTube channel because, I'm monetized for one, so I need to be producing. And it's my favorite hobby right now. So thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Carney, good to see you. My name is Nobody. Safe travels all. Tolga, the Emperor of Turkey. Stay happy, legends. Always good to see you, kids. We got 29 people, 28 likes. You did all right. I'm proud of you. You're going to be safe today. And I'll catch you a little bit later. Good to see you, Dorothy. And bye-bye.